Hi everyone, George Stavro here from the Stavro Method. Just doing this quick start video to help you out as far as understanding our month at a glance calendar. So the phase that I'm using for this one, it's beginner phase one. And the way that the phases are broken down, we're looking at 4 weeks per phase. So the first three, it's going to be a gradual progression with your resistance training and also your cardio training. And then the fourth week, what's going to happen is you're taking a break from the structured portion of the program and getting into alternate activity. So just a different type of movement of what you'd be doing the first 3 weeks. Nothing too intense, but just enough to keep the body moving, and you're still getting the benefit from the previous 3 weeks that you put into this. Okay. So I'm going to explain how the codes work over here. Okay. So when you're looking at, say, DD1, DD2, DD3, all the way up to DD7, DD stands for your diet day based on the Stavro diet. What we're looking at doing, it's a food rotation program. So the protein, carbs, and fat that you eat on the Sunday, you're not going to have that same meal again until the following Sunday. As I covered in the package, the whole idea is just to minimize the chance of developing allergies, intolerances, and sensitivities. And more variety is certainly better. This way you're not going to be missing out on any kind of vitamins or minerals. Okay? You're looking at the next letter here. S stands for either the strength or resistance training. Okay? And what we're doing with beginner phase one is alternating between strength and cardio sessions. So C stands for cardio. Okay? So in this example, Sunday is a strength training session, Monday is cardio, Tuesday back to strength, Wednesday cardio, Thursday strength, Friday cardio. Saturdays, it's more of a relaxed approach. You're still following the nutrition program. So it's your diet day 7 for this particular week, but you're taking the day off just to give your body a little bit of a breather. Okay. Then looking back on the Sunday, you're going to see SW and R15. SW, that's your starting weight based on testing for your 1 repetition maximums and plugging it into that spreadsheet that I showed in the previous video. So in this particular example, we're going for 15 to 20 reps. You always want to start off on the lower end of things, gradually work your way up. Okay? So Sunday would be 15 reps. Tuesday, just a jump of 1 rep. Even if you can handle more, just a 1 rep jump every time that you go back to that strength training session will certainly provide you the stimulus that you need to keep growing and get the results from the program. Thursday would be 17 reps. Back again on the Sunday for 18 reps. Tuesday is 19. And then over here, we're looking at 20 reps. Okay, so I'm just going to slow down and expand on this a little bit more. So the sweet spot with this program is 15 to 20 reps. It's not to say that you can't get any more benefit by increasing the reps, but if you did that, you're going to get to the point that you may be doing 100 reps on a program depending on the phase. So with this example, once you hit 20 reps, what you want to do is figure out NW or your new weight. And the way that we figure that one out is we grab the current weight that you're doing and add about 2.5 to 5% on that. That's going to be the new weight that you're using, and then drop the reps down again to 15. So as an example, if you're doing 100 pounds on a particular exercise, 2.5 to 5% of that is 2.5 to 5 pounds. That's a new weight that you'll be using, and then continue with that until the program says otherwise. And then we'll look at the cardio day. So that says your time in either minutes or seconds. So in this case, it's minutes. And when you are doing your cardio routine, if possible, try to use the same type of equipment throughout the full phase. This way you've got the consistency that you're looking for, and it's just easier to stay on top of it. So you may just say, okay, I'm doing upright plank for this particular level of phase. Stick with that. Okay. Okay. And then as far as level, so that's level, but how it relates to your ratings of perceived exertion. So if you're training so hard that you're pretty well gasping for air, let's call that 100% of all-out effort. So based on that, we're looking at, say, 70% of that feeling. You should be slightly winded, and be able to carry on a conversation, but not to the point of being totally exhausted. Everybody's a little bit different, so you may actually have a higher training level on one type of machine compared to something else. In my case, I can sprint like crazy, that's not a problem. As far as being on the bike, a lower level, and I get that type of feeling. Okay? So what we're looking at doing is every time that you revisit that particular cardio session, you're going to be adding 1 minute to your time. Okay? So Monday would be 45 minutes, the Wednesday is 46, Friday is 47. Even if you can do more time, like I was saying, baby steps certainly helps you out. Okay? So you're going to be doing that for the 3 weeks. And a few other notes before I take a look at this 4th week here. Okay, so diet day, we covered that. Just select foods from the appropriate food categories for that particular day. Try to follow the plan as closely as possible to minimize allergies and intolerances. If you find that you have a challenge with the Stavru diet, I did shoot another video that lets you know how to work around those challenges. And then as far as the rest of the code, so just revisiting, S stands for strength training workout, could be free weights and or machines. SW is your starting weight by testing 1 repetition maximums in the weight training section and then figuring out what weight applies to that rep range. CW is current weight, NW is the current weight, plus approximately, changes here a little bit, 2.5%, 2.5 to 5% of the current weight. R is for the reps. So in beginner phase 1, we're going 15 to 20 reps. When you hit 20, next workout, pick a new weight and drop the reps again. C is your cardiovascular workout, and keep track of the level and the program stated on the machine. So since it's the beginner program, that's going to be manual, so that's going to be consistent throughout things. And then the level, whatever number you need to be at to get that particular feel that we're talking about earlier. Okay, T is time, either in seconds or minutes. So CL as far as how it relates to cardio, that's your current level. NL is your new level. Level is a percentage of your maximal heart rate. So L70 is 70% of maximum heart rate. When you see 0, that stands for off or day off. AA, that's your alternate activity. Could be rollerblading, hiking, etc. The idea is active recovery while performing activity that is not part of your current program. Personally, I find if I take a full week off and I don't do anything, it's a bit of a challenge to get back into the swing of things, and I find I get lazy. The whole idea with the Stavro method is the consistency over time, so it's such a part of your daily habit that it's a lot easier to stay on top of everything rather than a whole stop and go with some programs out there. Then there's also, as part of the 4th week, we're looking at TRM, which is testing for your rep matches for the next phase and or level. And that's also shown in the video that's posted in the private area, and it's a section of the book as well. R is recovery, and there's different types of recovery methods. Could be chiropractor, massage, active release technique, tons of different methods. So I suggest using some kind of recovery method after workouts, and there's also a section that goes into more detail on this in the package. Just find what's right for you. I find that a regular massage, even say once a month, once every 2 months, certainly helps out. Chiropractic, if I'm not seeing like a difference in the strength levels, there could be some kind of nerve impingement going on, that type of thing. When in doubt, you'll certainly feel free to drop me an email at george@thestavromethod.com, and I'll be happy to answer any questions for you on a weekly basis with live Facebook chats with Will. Okay, so that's basically how the program is structured. There's also a similar calendar as far as the intermediate and advanced phases, and I'm using phase 1 for each of those examples. Okay, wish you all the best in your journey on holistic health and wellness, and I'll see you in the next video.